Hello, welcome to Video Diary Day 119. I know I'm late, I apologize, this was supposed to go up on the 27th, but it didn't because my webcam doesn't want to work, and yeah. So I gotta make 3 video diaries tonight. 3, which is gonna suck. Okay, so anyway, my day back then, 2 days ago, I talked to my grandma a little bit on the telephone because I was trying to figure out what all was going on with my grandpa. They didn't find out anything until the day after. And anyway, talked to my mom a little bit. She asked me what I was doing and how everybody was, because it was me, 2 of my uncles, one of my cousins, and sometimes 2 of my other cousins as well. But yeah, I stayed down here the entire time. I did attempt to fold my pants and my shirts once again, but they sort of just ended up back to where they were. And yeah, I watched The Vampire Diaries. In day 118, I said I was on episode 12 of season 1. I was actually on episode 1. I was on episode 15. I found that out after I made the video. But like, The Vampire Diaries talks a lot about, like in the video it talks about, or the TV show it talks about the town that they're in and the history of the town and the founders and all that. And I got to thinking about my town history. And that also brings me to the point that what I did find out that night, I had no idea about because I never paid attention in school. And half the time, I don't even think they talked about our town. Technically, I don't think they ever did. But anyway, I found out that supposedly my town became a town in itself in 1799 or something like that. And before 1799, it was, back and forth. They were trying to decide on if it belonged to Virginia, if it belonged to North Carolina, things like that. Supposedly, the city that I live in, Jefferson, it was named for Thomas Jefferson when he was vice president, or something like that. I had no idea. I still don't think that information's right. It just don't sound right to me. But it could be. I don't know. I don't know the presidents or vice presidents. Also, I got to see a lot of old pictures and stuff like that, and it was very interesting to me, and I thought it was pretty cool. I got to see how, Jefferson and West Jefferson, how they looked before, the 1990s and, of course, 2000 to 2010. And it's not really changed that much. Like, there's some of the old original buildings around here, but it's more like, okay, West Jefferson's more of a, like, city-ish compared to Jefferson. And, yeah, I like it the way it is now. Back then, I don't think I could have ever done it. Then I got to thinking about my family and, like, the history of my family and things like that. And, so I tried to do a little bit of research, like, on the family trees, websites and all that. Got nothing because I couldn't pay for anything. And, yeah. And I got to thinking, I was like, I don't even really know that much about, like, my grandparents' mom and dad, or my grandparents' grandparents, and so on and so forth. So even if I did try to find out about my history, I would be stuck completely because I don't know anything past my grandparents, and I don't really think they know much past their mom and dads, if that now. So I don't really know. I also tried to look up some family crests, or a coat of arms, whichever one you want to call it. And I tried to find one for my dad's side and then my mom's side as well. I found a couple things, but I wasn't sure if it actually belonged to, the Rollins or the Bullocks. But yeah. Also, supposedly Roland, R-O-L-A-N-D, is supposed to be Native American. from one thing that I read, I don't see that either. I can understand if it was ROWLAND, but ROLAND. I don't see it being a native. It could have been. I don't know. See, I don't know the history, so I'm still stuck. But then, I got bored watching TV, and I got tired of having to wait forever for everything to load. So I went ahead and paused it, let it load, of course, and I ran across this book. And instead of buying it, I decided to read it online, and I don't know if that's the entire book, but so far what I have gotten through, it's pretty damn interesting. It's titled The Oldest Living Vampire Tells All. It's supposed to be an autobiography kind of thing, and it's, from what I was reading, there's supposed to be a series of these books. Like the one I'm reading now is supposed to be the first one, and then, yeah, I don't really know how any of that's going, but I like the book. I've only read 79 pages of it so far, and I should finish it, but yeah, I don't know. I might do that tonight. I don't know. I've still got two more videos to make after this. I don't even know if this one's gonna process. But yeah. Of course, fed and watered the cats. Looked after my grandma's 3 dogs and my other dog, Benji, who's supposedly my uncle's dog, but it's still a process there, but yeah. It's almost December. I thought about shaving. Well, trimming it at least when November is over. And then still continue to let it grow for December. But yeah. That's still a thought. I don't know. But I'm gonna go for this video, and I still gotta do last night's video and then tonight's video, so yeah. I believe I got all the times and the dates right. Thank you for watching. Sorry the video is so late. Not my fault. It could be for owning a shitty webcam. Or computer, I don't know. But yeah. Bye. Sorry, I was amusing myself. That's really